felt like we might have been half joking talking about Pep Guardiola being under pressure 2 weeks ago, but things are getting a little bit more real suddenly. At Everton, they got a spanking, not an "ooh, that's nice," more than like a "ouch, that hurts" style of spanking Paddy, and it was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, reality's definitely hit for City. I think Guardiola has realised that this squad is a long way from the mould that he sees, his one being in at City. And I think as a consequence, with the title race all but over, it's going to be a few long weeks until the end of the season for City and Guardiola.
So if we can park, Ian, the storyline that the Pep's going to be sacked in the morning or he's going anywhere, what is actually going to happen? Because something's got to give. I mean, they could conceivably and realistically miss the Champions League next year.
Well, I hate to give an answer that's as boring as the shirt I'm wearing, but the only thing that's going to be given is time and money, and both in buckets to Pep Guardiola. They've been chasing this manager for 4 years, and there's no way that they'd give up on him right now.
Yeah, fair enough. It is getting super interesting though for City, considering they've got United coming up from behind, getting better with their super manager, and they've got Tottenham in front of them this weekend. So, Paddy, it's not just rightfully that the fans are looking at Pep. They're now looking at some of these key components of this squad who are underperforming.
Yeah, like £50 million defender John Stones, for example. I mean, a ball-playing defender who hasn't done a lot of decent defending lately. There's no doubt there's a bit of focus on some of these individuals.
Of course, the focus on John Stones leads to the focus on Claudio Bravo. Stones is part of a defence that isn't quite as solid as it could be. It's kind of old, it's creaking, not quite in form. That's explained some of the problems that Bravo has had at Manchester City, but then he's also to blame for some questionable shot stopping and his inability under the high ball.
That being said, I actually don't see a way back for Joe Hart, who's obviously in Italy at the moment. I think Guardiola really wants a player like Bravo to marshal his defence, and Hart's probably not got a way back for City for me.
Right, so if we're parking that as a possibility for now, though, there are endless possibilities. Given the timing of how this is all going down and when it's all going down, the transfer window is wide open, Paddy, and they love to spend money.
Yeah, but I don't think it will happen too much in January. I mean, it's clear that the work that has to be done to this City squad is big, at least in Pep's view. And so I don't expect any knee-jerk reactions and big wages and amounts spent just for the sake of it, basically.
Pep was sold as the best manager in the world, Ian, but if getting the best out of your squad is central to being a good manager, who's the best in the Premier League right now?
Well, I'm going to channel my inner Paul Merson here and name Sean Dyche. Relative to the amount of money he had available and relative to talent in his squad, he's doing a fantastic job. Burnley are in the top half of the table. They've beaten Liverpool, they've drawn with Manchester United. What more could you ask for? From left field, I like it a lot. One more question as we go. Who is the better keeper, Claudio Bravo or Joe Hart? I ask you, gents. For me, I think it's got to be Claudio Bravo. Yeah, I would go with Bravo as well. Yeah, I'll take Joe Hart. Yeah. Bring him back. Bring back Joe.